This is a DeWalt 20-volt electric pruning shear, DCPR320. This is a tool that I didn't expect I would like it this much. I kind of picked it up almost as a joke on sale, and I gotta say, this has made my lawn work so much more bearable. I mean, anything with a power tool is gonna be more fun than doing it manually, right? So, this tool, what is it good for? This is an absolute monster. I mean, just a monster of torque for cutting through little tree limbs, bushes, things like that. You need to go and trim a bush or something. It does good. And it does good on even some pretty big diameter, branches and sticks, as long as they're green. As soon as you get into the bigger stuff that's dried and hard, well, this gets a little bit harder to use. Now, you can even use it on something really big, and you kind of take a slice here, a slice here, a slice here, and pretty soon you've cut through it. So even on things that are too big for it to chomp through in one go, you can still make it happen. Now, this tool is a little scary because I don't want to get my fingers anywhere near here and chop it off. So there's definitely a fear that I'm going to lose some appendages, but that's barely ever happened to me. Now, I will say DeWalt did a great job on the safety of this trigger. And so there's a couple of things here that make this a pretty safe tool to use, at least as long as you keep one hand away from it. So, it's got this two-stage trigger, and you can see I can't just pull in on this trigger. I can't just pull in on this trigger. I have to pull in on both, and like a lot of DeWalt tools, it has the little flappy trigger pull thing. And you can see when I do the little flappy trigger pull, that's what turns on the light. So, to operate this tool in the way that they made it pretty safe, you get your hand down here, and I have to pull the lower trigger to activate the tool, and that'll wake it up, that'll turn on the light, and then I can come in and make a cut, and I can make another cut. But if I come down in here and I hold this on, this actually times out the tool, and if I hold this for, I don't know, a half a minute or something, it'll time out the tool, and I won't be able to come in and pull the main trigger. And that way, you can't wrap tape around this and disable the safety. There were new people who were going to do that. So, you have to pull this, then it'll activate, and if I sit here for a while, I won't be able to pull it anymore. So it kind of prevents some accidental things like that, and a little bit of tampering from somebody of just pulling that tight all the time. So, this is a great tool. I've used it a lot at my properties. I've used it going out camping to cut some little branches off of trees wherever I might have been putting up, my tent or something like that, doing some car camping. I know, it's a little ridiculous to bring this car camping. I used this on the rail bike adventure to clear a bunch of the willows off of the train tracks so I could ride my bike through, and it did great. We just chopped down a bunch of the willows that had grown up over the past 40 years on those abandoned tracks, and it was awesome. So I really recommend this. It's made lawn work a lot more tolerable. I hate lawn work, and it just chews through bushes and things like that so much quicker than any kind of hand shear that you could possibly use. So I do recommend this if you're thinking about it. I do think it's a great value for what it is. It's maybe not the cheapest tool out there compared to, how cheap you can get one of these things or a drill or something. But if you've got any kind of property with any kind of bushes and you're going out and trimming it, it's going to make the work go, 5 times faster or some number like that, because it's just, you can do that all day. And this thing is great on batteries. I mean, I've used it with these batteries. I've used it with some of the smaller batteries. And you can use this thing non-stop like this for an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours with some breaks before the battery finally gets down to the point and you're going, oh, my battery's dead. So you get a lot of runtime out of this tool. I am really impressed by this tool, more than I thought I would be. Anyways, if you like this kind of content and it helped you out, go ahead, give me a like, give me subscribe. That helps the YouTube algorithm connect up videos like mine with people who might be interested in them. Alrighty, thanks for watching and have a nice day.